Two new Tera raids have been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in honor of Pokemon Day, and we just got two new Paradox Pokemon with Walking Wake and Iron Leaves for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet respectively. And today, I'm going to show you the ultimate Pokemon that you can use to take down Iron Leaves with ease. And it just so happens to be one of the legendaries in the game, chi-yul. So let's take a look and see exactly what you need to do. Now, the first step in our adventure to building chi-yul is obviously to catch him. And in order to catch chi-yul, you are going to come to the Fire Scourge Shrine. Now, if you have not found this yet, it is right up by Fury Falls and is up at the very top of the waterfall. Now, once you fly to the Fire Scourge Shrine, you're gonna find that it is either open and ready to go, or you're gonna have a bunch of chains still stuck on this thing. If you have a bunch of chains stuck on it, you're gonna have to go find all of the stakes. Luckily for you, they're not super hard to find. As a matter of fact, I'll throw a map up on the screen right now that shows exactly where every stake is that opens this one up. But once you've opened this up, your job is going to be to catch chi-yul, and he's difficult to catch. So I would make sure and save your game before you challenge him. But once you've caught him, then it's time to move on to everybody's favorite thing, EV and IV training. Now, once you've got chi-yul officially captured and in your party, you're going to want to go to any of the million places that you can find a Chansey supply. All right, I like to go to Virizion North. It's just my personal preference. But once you get there, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you level up your chi-yul to level 100, because he's only going to come to you at level 60. So you can do this any number of ways. My personal suggestion would be to use your XP candies or your rare candies that you have. It's going to make life a lot easier for you. But once you have him at level 100, you're ready to head down to Chansey Supply, and we'll talk about what you need. Alright, so once you're in Chansey Supply, we're going to need some materials to max out the EVs for our newly acquired chi-yul. And we're going to be maxing out his special attack and HP. So you're going to need yourself 25 or 26 HP ups, depending on whether you have feathers or not. And we also want to do special attack, which is calcium. Now, if you did Pikachu raids last weekend, you'll easily be able to get this because you should have plenty of calcium left over. If not, you're going to buy yourself 25 or 26. Okay? You're also going to want to go down and you're going to want to buy yourself a modest mint, because we're going to make sure that we have a modest nature. And after that, you're going to buy all that. It's going to cost you 540,000 Poké Dollars, just like it does every other time. But then we're ready to go and add this stuff to our chi-yul. So once you've got everything in your arsenal bought, you're going to want to come over and you're going to want to start adding everything onto chi-yul. My suggestion would be to start with the modest mint first, and then move on to doing your HP up and your calcium. Now, you may also want to give a couple resist feathers to your chi-yul as well to help boost his physical defense stat. You can probably give him 4 is what you're gonna need. So I can give him 2. Okay. And once you've done that, you are ready to go to Monteverne and do your IV training. All right, so once you've got to Monteverne and you are over at our shady friend over here, we're going to do our IV training, and we are going to IV train everything except his physical attack. And you can see that his physical attack is already maxed out, so we really don't care. We can just IV train everything at this point. And once you've got that done, we're ready to start talking about chi-yul's moveset. So for chi-yul's moveset, you're going to make sure that you have the following. You have Nasty Plot and Dark Pulse, which are both moves that he learns naturally. And you're also going to want to have the moves Taunt and Reflect, which have to be learned via TM. And these are all very important because Iron Leaves has a tendency to just absolutely eat through anyone's defense, no matter how high it is. So this will make things really easy. But once you've got this move set done and you are ready to go, and you have your Shell Bell as your held item, then you're ready to hop into a raid and see exactly how this works. So you're gonna see that Iron Leaves uses electric terrain to start off with. And then as soon as he does that, the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna throw out Taunt first turn. Taunt's gonna make it so that Iron Leaves can only use Mega Horn for the next 3 turns, which does not do a ton of damage to us. We're also gonna throw out Reflect on the next turn. which is going to help reduce that damage massively for the next 5 turns. Okay, so as soon as we do that, we're going to start throwing out nasty plots. We're going to do 3 of these in quick succession. We're going to raise our special attack insane amounts. There we go. All right, and then as soon as we do that, we're going to use Dark Pulse. So we use Dark Pulse right off the bat. Boom, does ridiculous damage, even with Iron Leaves being terastallized. Then he's going to use Leaf Blade. It's not going to do a whole lot because we have Reflect up. We continue to do damage with Dark Pulse. While we have our nasty plot up, there we go. We just continue to drop him down. We crit that time. And just like so, his shield is broken. He's gonna use Sword Stance, and this is what you don't want to see is Iron Leaves using Sword Stance, because that becomes very dangerous very quickly. So he's gonna nullify stat changes on our side, which is fine. He's low enough that we really don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna throw up a Reflect one more time. This is gonna cut his damage again. And then once we do that, I'm gonna do one more Dark Pulse. Boom, just like so, we have another Dark Pulse, and that's exactly how you beat Iron Leaves, using chi-yul effortlessly every single time. So go out there, absolutely destroy chi-yul, and make sure and go watch the video on how to take down Walking Wake as well.